Well, greetings, Lakeview Ministries board members and staff, and anyone else who may be present today. If you guys don't know me, my name is Danny. The program director at Lakeview Villages. Summary report from the past summer here at Lakeview Villages. Wow, what an exciting year. It was an awesome year for us at the Villages. We set a new record for total attendance this year with 714 campers, which is really, really awesome to see. We saw tremendous growth in our senior high camp, particularly with 92 campers signed up for that. Our normal capacity is only 88, and so we had to open up some extra beds to try to make room for everybody, which is just super exciting. And of those campers in that week, 39 of them were either juniors or seniors in high school, which is more than double from the previous summer. So those are all really positive things to see as we continue to grow and age our Lakeview Villages program and really try to get more and more of our high school students involved in that. We also saw a big number for our 7th grade campers, a lot of kids in there. It was a pretty significant jump of our 7th grade campers, which also bodes well for future years at the Villages. We added an additional night owl week of camp this summer, which was shocking for us staff as we wow, it's already night owl. But it definitely helped to alleviate long wait lists from past years for Night Owl Week, and also allowed us to focus our age ranges more specifically to better serve our campers. And so we really saw that as a success. We're planning to continue to have 2 Night Owl camps as we move forward here. Staff report, we had a tremendous staff, really strong ratings from our summer campers and their evaluations and feedback about counselors and support staff members. So that was really awesome to see. We had 7 returning staff members from past summers, and we had 6 new staff members who are all through our junior staff program. So we see that our junior staff program has become a really strong program for developing future camp leaders and staff members. As other camps struggle to staff their summer camp programs, we continue to do fairly well. We had a few positions that we were looking to fill right up until summer, but for the most part, we did a really good job of recruiting staff this year, and we're able to fill most of our positions right away, which is awesome to see. We had right around 70 applicants this summer, and of those, we will hire 43, and unfortunately we have to turn some people away, but we are also able to recommend them to other Lutheran camps across the country, which is a great blessing for them. As far as camper evaluations and feedback from them, first of all, they love the waterfront this year, which I can't blame them. It's a great place, especially on a hot summer day. But last year, 78 campers listed swimming as their favorite activity. This year, that number jumped all the way to 181. Which is quite substantial. I might attribute it to the blob. It's been one of my dreams ever since I started working at camp to have a blob. And so this year was really exciting to see that come around. It was a huge success. Overall, ratings for summer camp remains very strong. 84% of our campers rated their week as excellent, and 99% of campers rated their week as either excellent or good. So that's a good sign for us that we're doing something right. Parents, when asked how likely they would be to recommend Lakeview Villages to other families, of those who responded to our weekly surveys, 10% rated a 9, and 85% of parents rated a 10. 10 out of 10 that they would recommend Lakeview Villages to other families. So we certainly hope that they do recommend it. As we look forward to next year and some issues to address, or some things that we want to be looking at, one of the big things that's kind of come up, especially feedback from our own summer staff, is looking to get more of our summer staff first aid certified, particularly when it comes to some of our leadership positions and support staff. So at the Villages, we would be looking at assistant program director and our high ropes coordinators, making sure that those individuals are first aid certified, because they do end up helping out in that area quite a bit. And this may involve one of our full-time staff members becoming a Red Cross first aid instructor. I think for us that would really make it simple and easy for us to certify any staff members that wish to do so, and also those ones that we really need to be certified. It would save us some cost in the long run, and also just make scheduling a whole bunch easier for doing that. We're also looking at potentially doing the same thing for lifeguards. Lifeguards has been one of the positions that is harder to fill. Simply speaking, there's not as many kids doing lifeguard training anymore. So we this year we're able to send some of our staff down to Spring Hill camps where they do their own lifeguard training. We got 3 summer staff members certified through that. That's a possibility for the future, but it may also be easier and more cost effective for us to do our own training by getting one of our full-time staff certified as a lifeguard instructor. Ideally, we would realign a couple positions at the villages for next summer. We really recognize that it's a hard position to be in the crafts coordinator role while also serving as the first aid coordinator. Those positions just pull in a lot of different directions, and so hopefully we'll be able to split that up to make our crafts coordinator solely that role and do nothing else except focus on crafts in those periods and all that. And then we would combine the first aid coordinator with our media specialist positions. This would require that we add an additional media specialist, one to serve specifically at Lakeview Villages and one specifically at Camp Lakeview. As it stands, the media specialist is already quite busy taking pictures for both camps. But if we were able to split that position, then I think the most obvious thing to do would be to add the first aid coordinator and media specialist as a dual role at Lakeview Villages. We are starting to have a need to replace some bigger ticket items from when the villages first opened. I mentioned the water trampoline, but also things like the chairs in the dining hall. Unfortunately, kids are not the most careful when stacking up chairs at the end of meals. Shocking, I know, but they have taken a fair share of abuse, and we may have to look into do we need to get new chairs, different chairs, something that would be more durable as we go to the future. It has been 8 years that the villages has been open now, so it is a getting lengthy time, but hopefully we could find something that would be a good solution for replacing some of the bigger ticket items. Feedback from parent evals about the program itself. One particular area that we need to address is the closing program. Parents have a wide variety of opinions, it seems, of what the closing program should be and how long it should be and all those things. So this fall we did send out a survey to camper parents to kind of get their opinions on some things as we consider making changes to our closing program. We're considering looking at moving the times of those closing programs. Do we make them shorter? Do we make them longer? Just trying to get some feedback from parents about what they would like to see as we try to adapt to meet their wants and desires. So those are kind of the main things that I wanted to share with you as far as the exciting things coming are happening at Lakeview Villages, and also some of the issues that we'll be looking to address here in the next 6 months. The year goes by fast as we look forward to summer of 2019 already. I just wanted to share with you, maybe a couple stories from the summer. I think stories are really powerful and also really give us a deeper meaning to why we do what we do here at camp. I saw this as we were looking through our parent surveys at the end of summer. One of the questions we ask is, have you seen an impact or a change in your child since they returned from camp? And so one mom wrote this. I thought this was really, really awesome to see. Our son has struggled with anxiety and depression. He is an amazing child, but has sometimes gotten lost in his own head with his own insecurities and with not always fitting in. A few days after camp, he told me that he opened up to his counselors, talked to them about what scares him, and that they prayed together. At that moment, he told me that he felt Jesus talking to him and knew everything was going to be okay. He has learned to focus on Christ. My heart is so full watching him develop his faith. I share that with you, just share with you the power of camp and the power of what the ministry here can do and how it can truly change kids' lives, how it can truly have such a deep and profound impact on them right here in their struggles in the here and now. And know that you make this ministry possible. You make these impacts possible. And we thank you for joining us in that quest to teach kids Jesus, to teach them his love and to allow them to feel his love and to know that they are secure in his name. So we thank you for that. That's all I'm going to share with you today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and hopefully Dave won't do so either, so you guys can get out and enjoy the afternoon here on this beautiful Sunday. Thank you guys once again for being here, and thank you for all that you do to support Lakeview, and we'll see you sometime soon. All right, have a good one.